Hello students, today we are going to see factor analysis. For this we have taken example from Nargurkar and it is about two-wheeler research. So there are 10 different questions are asked to 20 numbers of two-wheeler owners, and the questions they have to respond on the scale 1 to 7. 1 is completely agree, 7 is completely disagree, and these are the questions. Basically these are the statements and on which they will give their opinion. Okay, so this is collected, the data is collected, and let me open the SPSS. So this is the 10 questions, 10 variables, and you will see here these 10 variables are affordable, freedom, maintenance cost, men's pride, power, jealousy, positive feeling, comfort, safety and economy. Basically what the variable which that statement is trying to explore, those variables are given in labels. So this is our data, and now we will perform the factor analysis. For this we need to go to analyze, dimension reduction, factor. Now select all using the shift key and then go to the descriptives. In descriptives go for KMO and Bartlett's test of sphericity. In extraction let it remain as principal components, and this 1 eigenvalue cutoff is 1, and maximum iterations you can increase up to 100. Rotation also you can go for very max rotation, and here also go for 100 iterations. Scores right now we don't have to take anything. Options also we don't have to take anything, and then you say go. So you see this particular KMO, communalities, total variance, component matrix, rotated matrix, transformation matrix. So out of this the important ones are already taken on the Word doc. So let me take you to the Word doc, and then we will understand the analysis part of it. So KMO and Bartlett's sphericity test is used for basically finding out whether the factor analysis is suitable, the data is suitable for factor analysis or not. So in this the KMO value, various values and their interpretation is given. If it is less than 0.5 then it is poor, and higher values indicate the data is more suitable for factor analysis. So currently we have 0.618. It's not so good, but we can say that it's mediocre. But normally if you get more than 8.8 then it is meritorious or marvelous. But since it's a fabricated data, we we can go ahead with this. The Bartlett's test of sphericity significance level is 0.000. So here if it is less than 0.05, then the null hypothesis is that there is no correlation among the various variables. Basically if p value is less than 0.05 then we reject the null hypothesis, and we say that correlation matrix is not identity matrix and the variables are significantly correlated, and hence factor analysis is appropriate. Right. So now we come to the next table, which is communalities. In this extraction shows values shows how much of these original variables are extracted into the factors. So if you see, most of the variables are extracted more than 0.7, but only one variable, freedom, is extracted 0.452, which is a poor extraction. So that means what, the freedom is not really playing a role in making the factors or in the construction of factors. Some authors do suggest that to drop this variable which is less than 0.5 step by step. If there are 4 variables, you should not drop them together. Just do the lowest one you drop, again see what is the communality table telling you. And then basically when you have this, but in this case we are not dropping it, we are just going ahead, but some authors do suggest that we should drop it. The total variance explained. So we got 3 factors out of the first this 10 variables. We got 3 components or 3 factors, and in this, if you see, the first factor is explaining 38.4% of the total variance. Second factor is explaining 24.29% of the total variance, and the third factor is explaining 17.643% of the total variance. Total together, these 3 factors are able to explain 80% of the variance. So which is a good thing, and this is because of the eigenvalue cutoff. If you see the eigenvalues, because we have given a cutoff of 1, so more than 1 only are considered here as factors, less than 1 are not considered as factors, right? So the meaning of this is that even though we have only now converted the initial 10 variables into 3 factors, we are not losing much of the information. 80% of the original information is still retained in these 3 factors, which is a good deal. Now there are 2 component matrix. One is the component matrix and the other is rotated component matrix. Now some authors say that we should look at both. Some authors just say that you should look at the component matrix, as component matrix gets generated after the components are generated later on. So we will also go by the rotated component matrix for the further analysis. And if you see here, factor 1, you see this 0.97, 0.964, 0.945, 0.971. So these 4 variables, mains pride, power, jealousy and positive feelings, are having more loading on the first component or first factor, and hence we can say that the first factor is made up of these 4 initial variables. So what we need to do, we need to give a name, a suitable name to this factor, which will represent all these 4 variables. So here what we have done is that we have given a name as pride of ownership, or we can say male ego, because most of it is talking about maleness. Similarly, the second component, whatever is more than 0.7, you can consider that as for your component loadings. So here comfort and safety is getting loaded. Even the negative signs can be considered, but if it is more than 0.7. So these two comfort and safety forms our second factor, and the author has given a name to it as functional features or utility. And the third one, if you see, affordable is 0.780 and economy is 0.874. So these 2 will constitute our third factor, and we can call it low cost or economy. So basically now we clearly know that there are 3 main factors which explains our initial observed variables, and these three factors sort of explain 38.4, 24.2 and 17.6 percentage of variance. In short, we can say that this can be also considered as the importance of these factors. All right, and you can analyze it accordingly. So this is how we have successfully interpreted the three extracted factors, and that is what is the factor analysis. Thank you.